We're live. Like. Take a moment to share and subscribe. We have a topic today: how to show up in life,
or how you show up,
and we're going to talk about it. We also have a special guest, awesome empowerment speaker, coach, trainer. Barbara H. Smith will be bringing her up at the second quarter of the hour, and we are going to talk about it. Let's talk about it back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Welcome this wonderful Monday morning. We are the Empowerment Duo.
I'm Brian K. McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show. Good morning, baby.
Good morning, sweetie.
How you doing?
Good morning.
I'm hoping that you had a great weekend.
Absolutely. Go ahead and invite the people in. Give them a chance to come on. Let them know that we're on. Mm-hmm. Share. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in from YouTube. Whether you're here from YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, you are welcome.
Now, did you have a good weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you go any place? Did you get out of the house at all? Did you watch any football? Did you have any recreation time? We did. We went to an awesome birthday party, a 60th birthday party for our friend, Miss Judy Floyd. Hope she can swing through here this morning. She does come through here often enough, so I hope she can come through. But we were so blessed to be at her birthday party. It's a beautiful people there. Her husband played in his band. He has the Next Level Band.
They were awesome.
And they always are awesome. They play a very wide range of music, but they were amazing. And we enjoyed them as well. The food was amazing. People were dressed up for the party. It was an elegant affair, but it was a fun affair, too. They even had the, what do you call it? When you stand on a podium and the camera spins around you, you dance around a little bit. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The photo booth.
The photo booth, but this wasn't the booth. This was the 360 photo booth. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a 360 photo booth is what it's called. So they had that as well. It was a real nice time. So I'm going to start my thing at 9:05. Okay. So again, we're the Empowerment Duo. I'm glad you're here on Monday. I do believe Monday is the most important day of the work. It is. Because Monday sets the pace for your week. Does. This morning I got up and I had to hit my record on my phone because I didn't have paper and pen with me. Wow. But I had ideas that I didn't want to lose. So I was recording this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. I was recording about things that I wanted to see, like sponsorships for In the Black and all of that, vendors and step and repeats and all of those kinds of things that I want to learn how to do. There's so many things I need to learn how to do in order for us to do it well. Good morning, Mr. Mendel Bailey. I know that's not your real name, but I'll take it with you. Good morning to you, sir. How was your weekend?
You're going
to enjoy the show today. How we show up in the world. There's some things about how you show up in the world that really, really matter. What's the most important thing you can put on when you leave your house? A smile.
You're never fully dressed, though you may wear the
When you
best.
Decorate yourself with a smile, you are more inviting. You're more inviting. You're more welcoming with just a smile.
Yes.
Just a smile. A poor person with a smile on her face is more attractive. I keep going back to that one lady's face that you did her eyebrows. There was this in 2000, every year since 2015 that I've been a part of. In the fall, we do a thing called the Community Drivers Community Give Back. And it's a consortium of different civic organizations that pool their resources and give away coats and food and toiletries and things like that, bicycles and strollers and walkers, all those kinds of things. And in 2015, Lisa had the idea to get out a little milk crate stool and bench and just arch women's eyebrows. And there was this one homeless lady Everything about her screamed homeless. Okay. Her clothes, she was stoop-shouldered, small little lady, homeless. And Lisa did her eyebrows and showed her in the mirror. And I just happened to be coming by. And that face was so pretty because of the smile on her face. Only thing that was different was her eyebrows got done. She didn't have no makeup, nothing. She just got her eyebrows done. Mm-hmm. Okay. And she still had the homeless. She still was homeless, but she smiled so beautifully. I'll never forget that image.
Absolutely. Good morning, Katura. Good morning, Brittany. Thank you so much for
How
joining.
do you show up? Mm-hmm. Do you show up like you're supposed to be there? Or do you show up timid?
Showing up in your power position.
Yeah, or not? Yeah, how
that makes a difference.
Yes.
That makes a difference.
Yes. Can you tell if someone wants to be at a place? Then if they don't, even if they don't say anything, you can tell by the way they sit, by the way their face looks, like they really don't want to be here.
Right.
Or they can tell if they do want to be here. You can tell like they feel like they belong here. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Miss Katura. Good morning, Miss Gloria
Brittany's
Henderson.
Counting down to her birthday, November the 16th, Brittany.
November the 16th is going to be here very soon. Mm-hmm. Very soon.
9 days.
Yes, it will. Now,
absolutely.
Let's go ahead and go. Now, I am wearing a suit jacket with a dress shirt and what's considered a power tie. That's what I'm wearing right now. And I have on a vest as well. Okay, I have on a vest as well. Now, some people, when I wear this uniform outside or to the store or anywhere, they take me more seriously just because of the way I'm dressed. Can y'all believe that?
Couture says suited and booted today.
Suited and booted today. People take me more serious because of the way I'm dressed.
Good morning, Miss Ella. Thank you for joining us this morning.
And if I want to dress it up, I would normally have, I just took it off because it didn't match my tie, but I would have a lapel pin with something on it. Like I had on a pink one from this party. We had pink, and I have a pocket square tie. And I typically use 2 different pocket squares. I have 2 colors in mine. So I didn't match my tie, so I took them off. But if I was to dress up the suit, I would have on accessories on the suit. Good morning, Miss Teresa.
Couture says absolutely. People look at that for sure. Absolutely.
For sure. In 1975, there was a book by a guy named John T. Malloy. The book was called Dress for Success.
Dress for Success.
Dress for Success. And it was a runaway hit, made him a millionaire with this concept of dress for success. He said things like men should have on a white, crisp shirt and a power tie.
Absolutely.
A power tie has certain powerful colors in it.
Like red.
Or
blue.
Not the whole thing red, but it's got to be dominant red. Okay. Like this tie is dominant red, but it has other colors in it too. And people didn't know any better. They just did whatever the book said do. So in 3 years later, he came out with Dress for Success for Women. Runaway hit.
Absolutely.
Wear a skirt this length. Men will take you more seriously this way, and all that kind of stuff. And then other books copycatted that. Power dressing and dressing, all that kind of stuff.
Now I wonder if some of that has diminished in value as we move into the 2000s and the 2010s and 2020s, because a lot of it is subjective. And understand the people that we interact with also have a right to their opinions. Mm-hmm. And the millennials really raise their hands and they say, look, I don't care if my hair is green. I'm smart.
That's right.
I'm smart. And I could be smarter than you. Exactly. So we got some crossing over of tenets.
And that's going to always be the case. Yes. Because this look right here, I remember I went to a seminar one time where the room was hot. And everyone showed up in a suit like this, but soon everyone was out of their suit into just their vest and shirt. And then pretty soon everyone was just in a shirt and tie. And then the tie was gone too. Everyone was there in dress shirts and tie because the room was hot. But one guy wouldn't take off his suit jacket or his tie. And we all thought he was weird.
And there was also a phase where very prominent gentleman just didn't decide. He didn't wear suits at all. Steve Jobs, polo shirt. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's the extent of his. Actually, IBM was one of the forerunners of that uniform, going with the polo shirt and the khaki pants as the power look or the professional look.
And it is even today. A speaker like a guy named Simon Bailey. You look at his stuff. you'll see Simon Bailey speaking. He only wears like like the walking suits or a nice shirt and nice jeans, but everyone else in the room be in a suit. But he's the speaker. He's the feature speaker. He's the good one too, and he makes the most money doing it too. So now I want to run an experiment real fast because we got a guest coming. When I first came on, Katura said suited and booted or something like that, right?
Yes.
Now, Katura or anybody, do I look professional right now? Do I look professional right now?
Yes.
If you didn't know me and you saw me show up like this, you would take me seriously, right? Right?
Yes.
Now.
Couture said, yes, they have changed the game. Tats, piercings, etc. Absolutely. That has changed.
All right. Now, without the jacket, with just the vest, but I still have on the tie and I still have on the dress shirt, do I look less professional or the same? What say you?
I think you're still professional.
I'm still professional, but not quite as formal, right?
Maybe.
Maybe not quite as formal. Maybe, but I'm still looking professional, right? Okay, with this look right here, I'm still professional. Okay, y'all agree with Lisa?
Shaki said to me the same.
To me, her the same. Okay, so now if I take off the tie and unbutton the top shirt, am I still professional? Do I still show up the same, or is it less?
It's a little less to me.
It's a little bit less.
Yeah.
I'm still the same guy.
Yeah.
I still got the same smile.
Yeah.
But I don't have on a tie, right? I look dressy casual. Someone said that.
Brittany says, looks like you're going to a wedding.
A wedding, okay.
Shaki says the difference is formal versus informal, but for me, professional is an act and not a look.
All right, but Brittany says leck, and I appreciate less. Now, if I keep going, if I take off the vest and no tie, but I still have on a dress shirt though. Do I still look professional?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
still look professional.
Just because of the dress shirt?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. If I take off this shirt and saw my bare chest on the screen, because I didn't put on a t-shirt today.
No. Couture says still dressy casual.
Still dressy casual. The expression, don't judge a book by its cover.
Good morning, Miss Phyllis. I get it.
Is it true? Because I think we always judge books by their cover.
And I think that's what I was alluding to. 2010, 2020, we're being retrained by the millennials who almost eschew formal anything as a indicator of intelligence, of experience, anything.
Yes. Like if they see you in a tie, like, well, he can't be hip because he got on a tie. He's old school because he's wearing a tie. All the smart people in my day, we don't wear ties. Okay. So if you have to wear, they don't wear ties in their 20s and 30s. And they're smart. They're not wearing one.
Shaki says, I work in a corporate office and we're all professional. None of us ever in suits. Really?
Right. None of us ever in suits in the corporate world. Interesting.
Barbara H. Smith says, judging the book by its cover is definitely true. Absolutely. Shaki says, I have never worked in a corporate office that required suits. That's interesting because I did.
I did too.
Maybe that shows that I'm a little bit older. But also there was a, I want to say not a double standard, but even a triple standard for the women. Business casual was a thing when I was in corporate America. But in order for the women to be taken seriously, they almost have to be always in business professional.
I know it was difficult. For most of my adult life, I had to hire and fire and train and motivate salespeople. I did that probably 15 years. Probably not most of my life. 15 years, I was in a hiring capacity. And women that showed up in the interview showing too much cleavage was a problem. Their skirts too short was a problem. Okay, because I didn't think our clients would take them serious.
Right.
Okay, so they didn't get the job with me.
Well, oftentimes you think they didn't take themselves seriously.
That's all they got to offer.
Right.
If that's all you got to offer is cleavage, you're not good enough to work here. And even some of the ones that once they got the job, if they showed up to work like that, I was put in an uncomfortable position to have to tell them that's not how you dress here.
Brittany says, I have piercings, tattoos, and stuff, and still know how to be very professional. Absolutely. You're a millennial. That's a different category.
Well, you're not a millennial, but you got your ears pierced and you have some tats
ears
too.
Piercing are not piercings.
That's not piercing?
No.
What do you think Brittany meant?
Piercings are other things being pierced.
Ear piercing. There's a hole. That's been pierced.
Bless your heart. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. She says now men are wearing multicolored smoking jackets with shoes, no socks, and pants that's over the ankles.
That's right. That little high.
Shaki says not even the president in the corporate office. My Mary Kay experience, we always wore dresses, skirts. We looked great, but we were selling glamour. Absolutely. That look she's talking about, men wearing these shoes with a little bit high top pants and the skinny jeans look. I'm never going to go there. Okay. I started noticing that around high school prom season. Okay. Your high school
prom? No, not mine. When we go to visit our friends with their children going to high school
I was about to say, not your high school.
Now, in just a minute from now, we've been talking, time has flown by. We got an amazing guest. And she's excited about being here with you. She's excited about sharing with you. And you're going to be excited about what she brings. Okay. It's about that time. What do you say, you baby? Absolutely. Do we have to catch up any comments first?
Yes. Barbara H. Smith says, sometimes women wore short skirts and cleavage, attempting to seduce the male interviewer to get the job, not understanding that that's the fastest way not get hired.
He'll enjoy the view, certainly, but if his job is on the line, if the people he hired, and that's how it was with me, I had to override them. Okay, so I had to hire people that I thought was going to actually make money. Okay.
Now we've been talking about how you show up physically in your attire. But what I want you to know that there is another element of showing up that you get to do. Showing up in your story, in your truth, in the power of your overcoming. Those things are also elements of your showing up that can get you in, through, and to places that you're intended to be.
Amen.
If you need some help figuring that out, I'm telling you, Barbara H. Smith is the one to help you to shape that story.
You gonna do it? Okay. All right. Yes. Not only is she the one to shape your story, she's a giver. She's generous with her information. She's generous with her time. She's generous with her love. She's also super smart, and she's been around, and she has friendships with some of the most amazing people. She has done things that you haven't done.
Absolutely.
She's been places that you ain't been.
Absolutely.
But she's loving and generous, and she also is a person who can appreciate anything and everything. We are honored to call her our friend. We're excited to share her with you, our audience. Her name is Barbara H. Smith. Coming to the stage, Barbara H. Smith.
I was looking around like, who are you talking about?
Talking about you, Diva.
We love that you're here. How are you this morning?
I am great and grateful and so excited to be here with you, the empowerment doer. I love me some Brian K. McNeill and Lisa Santiago McNeill. Just love you.
Yes. Now, before we get into this, because this is going to be fun for us as well, please introduce yourself however you like.
You know how people have this hard time understanding how to present themselves. They may have a business that they are slamming it in. They're just so excited. But when they're asked, what do you do for a living? They stumble over their words. Or they're not sure after they've spoken whether their message was clear. Well, what I do is help you articulate, present, and stand before your audience with confidence. Hi, I'm Barbara H. Smith. I am known as the masterful presenter and celebrity speaker trainer. I help you level up your presentation skills because every conversation is a presentation, and that will save you time and money for your next event.
Absolutely.
Good job.
And the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes wild. Those of you who are in the Charlotte area and can get to the Charlotte area, on November the 19th. We are so blessed to have Barbara H. Smith. She's going to be a part of the In the Black Entrepreneurs Summit, and she's going to be one of our featured speakers. Matter of fact, she's going to be the closeout speaker.
The closeout.
Nobody's speaking after her. Sign me up. Well, you need the link. You got to register, and it's free to the public. Ella, you got to go. You got to come and see Barbara put it down. Okay?
Absolutely. Just go to the empowermentduo.com and the links are in there, or you can go to the link that I'm going to put on the screen as well.
Now, let me say this. I love when you tell your story, when you say, because every conversation is a presentation. I love that line, right? I love that thought even. Could you explain, why do you believe that to be true, that every conversation is a presentation?
Well, when you meet, yes, that's an excellent question too, Brian. And I got to give a plug right here for my coach, is Brian K. McNeill and Lisa Santiago McNeill. They are my coaches. And so I believe that when you stand before anyone, whether it's somebody, your child, your spouse, whether it's a prospective client, they're listening to see, what can you do for me? Listen, they don't always say that. When someone asks you, what do you do for a living? That's really not the question they're asking. The question they're asking is, what's in it for me? What can you do for me? So you have to start your conversation with things that resonate with them. One of the things that always resonates with people is the sound of their first name. So I take great joy and pride when someone says, hi, I am Lisa, to say over and over in my head, Lisa, Lisa. So Lisa, what do you do for a living? So Lisa, when you said you did XYZ umpty squat, did you learn how to do that at an early age? So Lisa, tell me more about that. And that way I remember that person's name. It's a presentation. It's a presentation to how they perceive you. So every conversation, no matter what, people say, well, I'm not a speaker. Yes, you are. We learn to talk at an early age. We learn to talk by age 2 or 3, but we have really never been taught to present. Right. It's a whole nother ball game presentation.
Absolutely. People seem to like that. I love that thought from Sister Shirley DeJohnette, and who's that? Miss Phyllis George says every conversation is a presentation. And I think of that as well. It's not just in business meeting someone, but also interacting with coworkers, how department heads interact with other department heads. Somebody on here already could think of, man, we need to bring her into our company to do a workshop because we don't communicate well at all. Right. Could you help that corporate setting like that?
Absolutely, and have done that for many, many years. Corporate training is one of my bailiwicks. Listen, people mistake me for a speaker. Yes, I speak well, but my heart is training, executive coaching and training, corporate training, because what I can do is go into a room and an atmosphere and get them to participate. How many out there in Empowerment Network world have ever been in a presentation and you wanted to just stab yourself in the eye with a fork because the presenter was so boring?
Right. I have.
Absolutely. And that is what I do. What I bring to the table is how you get your audience to engage with you. Because if they don't engage, they're not listening. Yes. Let me say that again for the people in the back. If they don't engage when you're presenting your information, if you don't get them to talk back to you, then they're not listening. My coach, Dr. Ruben West, says you have to have a call and response.
Absolutely.
You have to have a call and response for people to understand what you're saying so that you know they understand what you're saying.
Look at what she just did. She dropped her coach, Dr. Ruben West. If you don't know who Dr. Ruben West is, shame on you. Research him, okay? Ruben is spelled R-U-B-E-N, basic spelling, okay? But check him out. He's amazing. We have another amazing speaker in the audience, Mr. Mark Griggs, also an inspirational speaker. He's in the audience right now. Jacqueline loves it. Brittany says, right.
Absolutely. Miss Phyllis says, when I make a call to a business, if the person don't say their name, I ask them it and write it down. And that's how I address them in my conversation.
Absolutely.
Now, you're also really, really good at pooling together amazing talent for amazing projects like Sisters Empowering Sisters and your book, your compilation book. Can you talk about that?
Absolutely. And so here's what I know. Like attracts like.
Okay.
And only opposites attract in physics. And so birds of a feather that flock together, and I've been around the world to meet different people, and you have to present yourself friendly. So that's how I attracted Brian and Lisa. That's how I attracted Holly Bird Miller. Holly Bird Miller and I go back almost 10 years because I saw her gift and talent, and I think about how others should be exposed to these people.
Exactly.
But now, when we came together for Sisters Empower Sisters, for example, you met some phenomenal people. Guess what? They started calling. And I don't have a problem with that because I want you to be exposed to more information. Listen, just like a balloon, when you blow it up, it can never go back to its original form.
Yep.
Your mind, when expanded, can never go back to its original form. So I collect people. I collect and cultivate my relationships because it's not just about meeting Brian and Lisa. I had to get to know them. I had to get them to trust me. I had to get them to understand that I want to be in a relationship with you. And the way you do that is spend time. You got to spend some time.
Yeah,
absolutely. Now, the anthology that you curated was a wonderful collection of stories of overcoming.
Yes.
Which is all right up my alley. These women shared from their core.
Yes.
What has created their businesses, their lives, if you will. And how important was it for you to coach them through that?
Oh my gosh, major accomplishment to have these ladies just pour their hearts and souls out on paper. But many of them have never written a book, number one. And this is my third. And many of them are just starting their businesses or very new in their businesses. And so there are some nuances that they needed coaching through. So as their coach, it is still my responsibility to help them get to their next. Yes, the book is done. Yes, the book is finished, but there's so much more to marketing your book and presenting in front of other people and going around the country to let them know why they should buy this book, that there's something in this book for every single person. And so, yes, Lisa, it is important. And thank you for that, because truly, to be transparent, I was like, okay, November 5th is here. November 5th is here. The book launch is done. Now I'm done. And Lisa said, no.
It starts now. Yeah.
That's the beginning.
Let's get it started.
Beginning. Okay. I was so happy to watch Miss Gloria Henderson's video when she got her shipment of her book. What's the name of the book, please?
That was Teresa Haskett who was showing you her book.
Teresa Haskett, excuse me.
Yeah, but it's okay. Gloria's gonna do her video too. They're all supposed to do, and we're doing a leaderboard. Okay. The name of the book is Empowering You. So appropriate for this broadcast. Empowering You. It's Your Time. From Struggles to Strength.
Ooh, from struggles to strength. And you said that some of them are younger in the entrepreneur world, yes, but they still have a story. So yes, I believe their story should be told because every one of them has an audience, yes, that needs to hear their story. I'm so excited about that too. And I'm excited about your work. So already now, you've only been on here for 16 minutes with us. There's probably somebody, not 16 minutes, 11 minutes. There's probably somebody already that says, man, I like her. I like her energy. I like her spirit. I want to connect with her. I want to follow up with her. How do you prefer people connect with you or stay in touch with what you do?
Just my website. It's easy. It's my name, www.barbarahsmith.com. Don't forget the H. It's www.barbarahsmith.com. Don't forget, it's 2 bars. Barbarahsmith.com.
That's right, 2 bars. And it's very important that you get it right. You know, if you don't put the H in there, you're looking for some other Smith, Barbara Smith. That ain't this one. Okay.
Hey,
there's thousands of them out there.
She goes on to say, yes, it's just the beginning. Absolutely. It begins after the books are written. Absolutely. That's what begins. It's almost like now you have the formula in the bottle. You've created the formula. You've worked out the kinks. you have exactly what people need to heal, build, and grow. And now you've got to put it on the shelf for them to be able to access it.
Now, I'm going to read this in Mark Greer speak, okay? Mark Greer is an amazing, inspirational speaker, but his talk resonates. He talks like Mufasa all the time, okay? All the time. And when he's playing basketball, hey, pass me the ball. I'm wide open. But anyway, I'm going to read this in the stylings of Mr. Mark Greer best I can. Mark Greer says, it's about making a connection. People often underestimate the magic that is created from sincerely connecting with others.
Absolutely.
Keyword there is sincerely. Whether that is in business or personal, there is power in your presentation. There is power in your preparation. There is power in your purpose. There is power in your presence. I read that in the signing of Mr. Mark Greer.
Absolutely. Good morning, Dr. Terry. She says, hi, Brian, Lisa, and Coach B.
Hello, Dr. Terry. What's up?
Good morning, Darlene Ramzier. Thank you for joining us this morning.
And Brenda Booker Bull, I saw her somewhere.
Good morning, Brenda. Thank you for joining this morning.
So I want to yield you some time, Sister Barbara, just in case Lisa and I haven't said the right question yet, because you came here today because you wanted to share something. You know, if we gave you floor time, do you have anything? Do you have anything loaded that you want to teach or share with this loving entrepreneurial audience?
Yes, absolutely, always.
Okay, good. And I knew you would.
I want to also shout out the authors that are on here. There are several authors on the platform. But what I want to share with you today is authenticity. When you get up to present, whether it's talking to a person on the phone or you're talking to a person face to face, authenticity and transparency wins the day. So if you are struggling with how to be authentic, how to take off the mask, thank you, Dr. BT, for that, how to present your information in a way that's compelling, confident, and complete, I can help you with that. And that's what I want people to know. If you want to reach out to me, please do at www.barbarahsmith.com. I'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
I have every confidence that you are going to have new people that connect with you. Sometimes they just want to know what you got coming up.
Absolutely.
So they can be supportive.
She's actually going to be in our city, Charlotte, North Carolina, on November 19th as the closeout speaker for the In the Black Entrepreneur Summit. We cannot wait.
Super excited about that. Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brittany, you think I love doing Mark's impression? I don't like doing it at all. Okay. I just have to do it. Is that Dr. BT? What's up, girl? How you doing? She says, D. Boone Thornton says, good morning. Good morning to you as well. So we still got a few minutes. I can still keep playing with her.
Okay.
So in your travels, in your different corporate endeavors, you pick up different things from different cultures. And who learns more, the teacher or the student, when they give a class? It's always the teacher, because the student's going to teach you some stuff. As you're presenting, you probably have noticed, like I have, most of my audience have a similar problem. Okay. They have a similar problem. Most of my audience main problem is they're scared to ask for business. Okay. In your world, teaching people how to speak and present, is there a similar problem that you notice?
Absolutely. The similar problem is confidence.
Oh, wow.
And energy. People have infamously put me in she has so much energy.
Right.
And how does she have so much energy? I tell them straight. I drink water, a lot of water. I exercise. I get enough rest. I wake up early and I go to bed early. And those things, and my diet is pretty clean. And those things give me energy. But I also have tremendous confidence. It wasn't always so. And so I help people level up their confidence. And when you know your information, and it's all about them, when you know your information inside and out, it gives you more confidence. When you can present your stuff in your way, authentically, genuinely, concretely, it gives you more confidence. Now, you mentioned my travels. I've been to Africa 4 times in the last 18 months. And people keep asking me, why do you keep going? because I love the people. The people of Kenya, which is the only country that I've been to so far. I've been invited to Liberia. I've been invited to Uganda. I've been invited to Nigeria, but I've only been to Kenya so far. And the people of Kenya are so kind to me. That's where I coined the phrase celebrity speaker.
Amen.
Because they keep requesting my presence in Kenya. So I leave my heart in Kenya.
Because they recognize the power and the authority that you speak in and from.
One of my best friends is from Kenya, born and raised. His family's there as diplomats. His name was Thomas Kanyetowa Yaki Wawamba. And that was his name. He always loved that I could pronounce his name the right way, the way they did in Kenya.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody likes to name pronounced correctly.
Yeah, of course they do.
Like don't call me Barb, for example.
Aha. Y'all got to forgive our voice. The most prodigious thing this weekend for Lisa and I has been a cough. I developed it Saturday afternoon. Lisa got it yesterday, and we've been coughing our heads off in this house. We've been medicating ourselves with cough drops and stuff, but mine seems to be dissipating. But I woke up with the most severe sore throat. I couldn't even do Mark Greer voice right this morning. But it's going through us. Whatever we had is coming through. It's nice thing.
Shaki said Barbara has a great smile that draws you in. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shaki, you need to shake her hand.
Absolutely.
You need to shake her hand on November the 19th. Come and shake Barbara H. Smith's hand or hug her neck. She'll hug you.
Oh, yeah. And when people say I have a great smile, I appreciate that so much. And I joke about it. I joke that I paid a lot of money for these teeth.
Whoop.
They are all mine, but I paid a lot of money for these teeth.
So did I. I got 6 of them. Cost me $2,000. Okay.
Anyway, the other thing that I would say for where I've been, I used to train for a company. I'm just going to give you their logo and you'll know exactly who they are. But I'll give you that logo in a second. That they wanted someone to just present. They had a technical writer who did not know how to present, but had great information. So I showed up to this company. They did the slide set. They took the equipment in. They did everything. And all I had to do was stand up and present their information to talk about what's in your wallet.
Yeah. You were the hired gun for Capital One. Okay. You were hired gun.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now, Darlene goes on to say, Coach Barbara, integrity and coaching style gives you confidence to bring your story to life. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Sister Jacqueline says, love the thought of presenting myself. Now I have the language of what I have been doing all my life in high school. In high school, I studied the art of conversation. I enjoy having a great conversation with anyone. I actually ask the same question to everyone, and everyone has an answer. Amen.
Good morning, Donna Graves. Thank you for joining us this
morning.
That's
Donna Graves. Is that the apartment lady?
No, Donna Graves is my sister.
Oh! Wait a minute. Your sister is on my calendar for this month. We would actually have us a session, a complimentary session. She's on my calendar sometime this month. Awesome. And I watched the video yesterday of us doing the Pledge of Allegiance to our thing. And your sister, she's right up front and center. Her face is so enthusiastic. So is everyone. But I really like my eyes rest on her.
We need that video to be on the airwaves so we can see it.
We got it. We'll get it to you.
Shaki says, I will be there. I am looking forward to meeting Barbara. Amen.
Wonderful. Sister Barbara, we got to let you go. Do you have a closing thought you want to share?
Yes. Listen, it's easy to present yourself with confidence. Stand up and stand out because you were not meant to fit in.
Amen. We love us some Barbara H. Smith. Can you hang out in the green room for a little bit?
I can.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining
us. Now, if you guys just met her for the first time, I got a question for you. Do you love her? Do you love her?
Lovable.
Oh, Mark Greer's going to chastise me right now.
He's not going to chastise you.
He says, Brian, I've got a former teammate here with me now. He's got tears in his eyes from the Mufasa reference. Since he's found your imitation of me to be so hilarious, I just told him that exactly why I didn't pass him the ball back in the day. He always found everything to be too damn funny. Even during the game, LOL. I'm kicking him out the car as soon as we get to Spartanburg.
Oh my goodness. Get out.
Pass me the ball.
Pass
for
me
I am
the
open.
ball.
You see, if you do pass me the ball, I can score, especially against this guy.
Amen. Donna said, love her from my first day of life. Amen.
Wonderful.
Amen. Jacqueline says, level up confidence. Yes, love it. Meeting and knowing Brian, Lisa, and you, Barbara, has been healing and strength for me this year. I lost so much and I was so empty. Iron does sharpen iron, and
yes,
I will
it
forever be
is. Is
thankful.
that the great Valarie R. Brooks watching the show? Good morning, Miss Valarie R. Brooks. Getting Barbara H. Smith to speak and be a closing speaker is a major thing for us. But Valarie R. Brooks was my target. She was my Moby Dick. She was one of the major targets. I felt if we got Valarie, that would validate and help this event to be even more successful. Valarie, I'm so excited about what you're going to bring forth on the 19th.
Absolutely, absolutely. Also, the Pillow Talks couple is going to be in attendance.
Say that too. Tomorrow we have another guest, and Wednesday, Valarie R. Brooks is going to be our guest on Wednesday. Tomorrow, Bishop Amere is going to be our guest here.
Yes.
But we have gotten some celebrity interviewers.
Celebrity interviewers.
Catrice and Davion Wright. They're going to come on at the event as well, and they're going to do many interviews of the speakers before they go up. After they go up, they're going to interview some of the people in the audience, what do you get out of that and all that kind of stuff, and record those things. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be like the NBA draft night.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. It is now 9:39. We're a little bit early, so let me go ahead and read this card.
We're a little bit late.
No, we're a little bit early for the songs. We're a little bit late for the card. So the card I'm choosing now is next steps. Next steps. And
okay, that's good.
Next step.
That's good.
Next steps. And the card says, who are you becoming? What is happening new for you? Take a moment to feel around your inner ground. Often we can only see as far as the next step. If we listen deeply before the next footfall, we can trust that all is unfolding for the highest good of all. Next steps. What are your next steps? What did you get out of that?
Absolutely. This is our idea for the summit. So Brittany asked, was this our idea for the summit? Yes, it was. And the summit grew from other things too. It didn't just start out like it is now. It started off with Secrets of Selling Your Services. And then we had just 2 speakers on there. And then we had the idea that we wanted to move it around. I'm going to tell you, Brittany, I've been toying with this idea of moving this workshop around for a year or 2 years now. But it's grown over time. When we did Raleigh in 2018, it was really, really successful. But that was for the author showcase. We've done probably 10 author showcases since 2017. And every time we do an author showcase, the idea hit again, we could do the same thing for entrepreneurs or speakers. So we got all of this experience doing all these showcases, and we just did it now. So this kind of like grew, Brittany.
Good morning, Tarnez. Thank you for joining.
Good morning, Tarnez. How you doing, sir?
Absolutely.
So yes, it's our idea, and it's going to be bigger and better, and we're going to keep it going. I wake up thinking about it, you know.
I'm excited for the elements that are coming together to bring about the information that will help shape and change your life. Hopefully you'll see something in one of the speakers that reminds you that if they did it, you can do it. That reminds you that you have purpose within you. It is my sincere hope that everyone connects with someone at this event and that they get not just entertained, but inspired to move forward.
That's a major part of this event. The stories. Each one of the speakers has agreed to not just tell their pretty, they're going to tell their story. What did they have to overcome to become Barbara H. Smith? What did she have to come through to become that person? You don't wake up as a Barbara H. Smith. You become a Barbara H. Smith. You get tried by fire most of the time.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our greeting songs and our greeting logos. Now, this show is called Let's Talk About It. This show has been going on since October of 2016. And this show is about personal conversations,
business information,
and spiritual inspiration.
With a little bit of shenanigans thrown in.
Yes, that's what we talk about. Together, Lisa Santiago McNeill
and Brian K. McNeill.
We make up what's called the Empowerment Duo, and we have an expressed ministry. Now, our express ministry is
academic independence
through
entrepreneurship.
That's it. That's what we talk about. That's what we be about. And some of you guys have been rocking with us for years. Some of you guys have been
consistent contributors
to our show, and we like to thank those folks with greeting songs and with greeting logos. And it starts off like, let's go to the oh man. So up first today was,
forgive us for all of this coughing and hacking and carrying on.
I know, we got to get past it.
We are going to get past it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Barbara.
Katura Green was first in my room.
Okay.
She has a song that goes, back to life, back to Katura Green.
However do you want it?
However do you need it?
Do you need it?
Katura, it was so nice seeing you Saturday night, suited and booted at Sister Judy Floyd's birthday party. What a great party. It was great to see you as well.
Absolutely. It's Barbara H. Smith.
It's Barbara H. Smith. Hey, it's Barbara H. Smith. Hey, we still building it up. But I wanted to have something to do when you get to present something. And it's Barbara
When
H.
you
Smith.
hit the stage and you're all the rage and you want to tell your story, but you, I don't know.
I like it though. Gloria Henderson, we got. Gloria Henderson is a newer client of mine. I'm enjoying working with her very much. She takes my call. She responds. She's ready to play. I love it. She's taking her work seriously too.
Good morning, Ella, under my umbrella, Ella.
And Brittany Thomas has a song.
It's Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
Shirley, you deserve a song. Help us find your song.
Chucky is here.
Guess who's back?
Back
again.
Again.
Shocky's back.
Back.
Tell a friend. Shocky's back. Shocky's back. Shocky's back. Shocky's back. Shocky's back. I created a monster. That's my girl.
Good morning, Shani Kendall Spice in the house.
Good morning, Shani. How you doing, my sister?
Reminder for the contest, you have until the end of this month to be entered in the contest to win your 30-second commercial every day, Monday through Friday on Let's Talk About
How do they have to do it?
You click like, you click share, and you put your links in the comments. Like, share, link. Like, share, link.
Anything that Lisa's doing, anything I'm doing, and we'll tabulate, and you'll get a commercial like we do for Kendall Spice, that we've done for Kendall Spice. You'll get it for every day of the month of December.
Absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Tamika Ford, good morning, beautiful.
Is that Mama Ford? No, that's not Mama Ford.
Every day you say that.
I do. I mess it up every time. Miss Jacqueline Rosier has a logo. Well, according to Jacqueline. And
Jacqueline Rosier, pretty little one that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you are mine.
And I'm hoping Mark Greer and his buddy are still in the car, because Mark Greer has a jam too. And it goes, so wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. And I hope your buddy messes with you about that too.
Dr. Beverly, see you, baby.
Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning. And Miss Phyllis George. Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Absolutely.
Brittany Thomas is here.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
And Teresa Haskett, that's right. It was your video that I enjoyed of you getting your books. I saw that. That was so nice. I'm glad you shared that video.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brenda Booker Bull. She's an amazing real estate agent here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it's tricky to buy a home or sell a home. Don't do it alone. Choose Brenda.
Hey, choose Brenda.
It's tricky to buy a home or sell a home. Don't do it alone. Choose Brenda.
Hey, choose Brenda. Brenda Booker Bull. Thank you so much for being a part of our viewing family.
Tarnez is in the house. He's got a jam too when it goes, do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, Tarnez. Yeah. That's his jam.
Absolutely.
Right there. Janine Slaughter, good morning. Shay Morton, how you doing, my sister Shay?
Good morning, Shay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shay.
Shake your business. Shake your business. Come on, Shay.
Shay. Love it. Dr. Terry, thank you for joining us this morning.
Yeah, now Dr. if you see the songs, it's like those are silly, or you might say, hey, I want a song. You can get one. All you got to do is be a consistent contributor to the show, or be with us for a little while.
And suggest something that you would like your song to come from. I keep thinking of Shirley's song from Shirley. This is Barbara.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Woman to woman.
Woman to woman.
Yeah, that keeps coming to my head too.
Jacqueline says, without really knowing me, my logo and song are so divine. Not knowing all I do, you guys hit the bullseye every time I hear it.
We don't know everything about you, but we know a little bit, and we knew enough. We knew enough to fall in love with you. That's all we needed. We just needed enough to think we really, really love this lady. We like her spirit. We like her energy. We like her generosity. We like her love. And that's all it took. We don't have to know everything.
Jacqueline said, extra cinnamon and honey for the cough. Brian can't take honey.
Thank you.
But I will definitely take cinnamon and honey.
I can't do honey, no.
I can't do honey. But I can.
Cinnamon, like cinnamon in my tea or something?
Yes.
For my cough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Because this has been prodigious. Ugh.
Prodigious.
And what about for a sore throat? I woke up with a burning sore throat today. What you got for a sore throat, Sister Jacqueline?
He won't
or
do
anybody?
It, Miss Phyllis. I promise you, I agree. The garlic, onions, turmeric, pepper, ginger, honey, cough syrup, he won't do it. He will not do it. I will do it, but he will not do it.
Talk about me like that.
Because it's got honey in it, but you don't like the onions and garlic cooked down.
I don't like all that.
The turmeric. You don't like the things that are going to be healthy for you now.
Right. But I'll do cinnamon. But what about for a sore throat? Sore throat. I need a home remedy for a sore throat.
That's it right there.
Something else.
Something else.
I woke up this morning with such a burning sore throat. I was like, man, I wish I had something right now to coat my throat or relieve my throat. I've been drinking this throat coat tea, but I don't think it's working. Make a tincture like what this is sharing as well.
Yep. He can't because it's got honey in it.
Something else without honey. There's got to be something without honey.
Honey is a tremendous medicinal component, especially as it relates to cough. Amen.
Oh, so keep an eye on a sore throat. Running nose, cough may COVID symptoms. Okay, thank you. I'll keep an eye on it. Honey. I'm not doing honey. What about like almond milk or something?
That's just because it has the word almond in it is not mean it's healthy for your throat.
I know, but it's something that'll coat is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no. Barbara says gargle with warm water and salt. Absolutely, my grandma.
That's old school right there.
Absolutely.
Old school works too.
Gargle with warm water and salt. That's it. Theraflu.
Oh, the drink, the hot Theraflu?
Yeah.
Right, consider that. But we got to work today too, so I don't want to be sleepy or nothing.
Jacqueline said, as an herbalist, the best is garlic and honey if you can handle the breath. The breath don't bother me. I like it, as a matter of fact.
You don't got to endure it. Garlic and honey breath. Yuck.
Whatever. Humidifier.
I did. I was thinking maybe yesterday because the air filters in the house need to be changed.
Yeah, he changed all the filters in the house.
I changed all the air filters, and I think it did help. But they weren't that dirty. But I think it did help the air quality in my home. Okay, I did change the air filters yesterday.
And we have peppermint tea. I think.
Yeah, peppermint tea.
I think so.
I'm gonna try that. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for joining us on our show today. Yeah, Lisa and I, we've been coughing it up since yesterday. But we're going to press on because you guys are important.
We love you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Our special guest is
Bishop Amere
Bishop
May is tomorrow. And Valarie R. Brooks is going to be our guest on Wednesday.
Absolutely. Jacqueline says, don't do too much. Pick one solution and be consistent. Amen. Shawnee said, fresh pineapple. Amen. Pineapple is good. What about the filters in your car? Oh, we're not in the car, but yeah.
Not that much. And we get in the car just to go to and fro. So
yeah, that is definitely good.
And that's all I was saying. All right, we got to go.
We appreciate you hanging out with us today. We appreciate your prayers. That is the one thing that is the tell-all solution. That is what we need. We need your prayers. Stretch your hand to us and continue to pray
our healing, please.
And ask God for complete and total healing. And I receive it.
One of us gets sick, we both get sick.
Absolutely. Of course, Corsican brothers over here.
Mm-hmm.
So we love you, and don't forget to have sex.